Hello everyone. Today I will explain to you chapter number 5 of the NCERT book Footprints Without Feet. The name of the chapter is Footprints Without Feet by H.G. Wells. Griffin was a brilliant scientist. He conducted many experiments. One day he discovered a wonderful drug. It could make him invisible. He took that drug and became invisible. He could see everybody, but nobody could see him. Griffin's landlord did not like him. He tried to get his house vacated. Griffin became angry. He set the house on fire. Then he took the drug. He took off his clothes. He became invisible and went out. It was winter. It was not easy to walk without clothes. Griffin had no money, so he went into a big London store. He stole clothes from there. When he walked with those clothes, it seemed as if a headless man was walking. He took meat, coffee, sweets, and wine from the kitchen of the store. Then he slept on a pile of quilts there. The next morning, he did not wake up in time. The shop assistant arrived and saw him. Griffin ran out of fear. The assistants ran after him. Griffin took off his clothes one by one. He became invisible again. But now he was shivering with cold. He entered the shop of a theatrical company. He wore bandages around his forehead. He also wore dark glasses, a false nose and whiskers. Griffin robbed some money of the shopkeeper. Then he took a train and reached Iping village. At Iping, Griffin booked 2 rooms at an inn. He paid the rent in advance. The name of the landlady was Mrs. Hall. She tolerated the strange behavior of Griffin. Soon, Griffin spent the stolen money. He told the landlady that he had no cash. He said that he was expecting a check. The next day, he stole money from the house of the clergyman. The clergyman and his wife were surprised. They had not seen anybody coming. The room was empty. Even then, the money was stolen. After some time, the landlord and his wife found that Griffin's room was open. They entered the room, but there was nobody. Griffin's clothes and bandages were lying on the floor. Suddenly, the hat jumped and struck Mrs. Hall's face. Then, the chair jumped and charged at her. The couple was afraid. They thought that there were ghosts in the room. They cried and ran downstairs. The neighbors gathered there. They thought that Griffin was responsible for all that. A policeman was called. Before that, Griffin and Mrs. Hall had a quarrel. Griffin became angry. He threw off his bandages, spectacles, and a false nose. Now he was wearing clothes, but his body was not visible above the neck. The people were horrified when they saw a headless man. Just then, the policeman came. He was also surprised when he saw a headless man. He tried to catch Griffin, but Griffin started taking off his clothes. He became invisible. Those who tried to catch him got blows out of the air. Soon, Griffin became free. Nobody knew where to lay a hand on him. Griffin came out of the inn and started walking on the road. Now he was again a free man. In this chapter, the author wants us to steer free of greed and lawlessness, as it is quite detrimental to the peace and harmony in the society. Thank you.